For 50 years, Boone County Family Resources has stood beside individuals with developmental disabilities, turning barriers into possibilities and uncertainty into belonging, because every life holds meaning and every story deserves to be embraced.
Yes, I'm Nancy Atkinson, and this is my son, Christopher Atkinson.
Yeah.
And tell me how long you've been with BCFR.
I think we've been with BCFR since 1983, when we first found out that Chris was diagnosed with autism.
We had the money that we collected had an identity. It was a local tax, and as a result, you could match state and federal dollars to grow services, and we did it. It was so well received that literally state and federal officials approached us and said, "What can we do with you? What is it that we could do together that would be innovative, that would help families?"
I was so impressed with Les, and what he did is I called Donnie and I said, "Donnie, next time there's an opening on this board, I want you to appoint me." I said, "I'll never ask you for anything else, just appoint me." Within a couple of months, opening opened, and he appointed me. And I've been on the board ever since, because it is by far the best organization I've ever been affiliated with. And I've been at the law school for 50 years. I've done incredible work on the campus. No organization I know compares to this organization.
Why?
The staff here care deeply about the clients that we serve. This is a vulnerable population. It is often a forgotten population, and it is easy to not pay as much attention as our staff do. Year in, year out, we get a 98% client satisfaction. That just doesn't happen. I mean, that just doesn't happen in other organizations.
To begin with, Robin Kaufman was our first, they used to call them caseworkers, and Robin Kaufman was our first one. When we first found out that Chris had autism back in 1983, it wasn't as common. There was like, I think the statistic was 4 out of 10,000. And now it's, I don't know, 1 out of 60 or something like that, or 1 out of 30 perhaps. But back then there wasn't very much support at all for anybody. And Robin was here for me, and then after Robin we had Laura Cravens, and she was wonderful also. And then now we have Jake, and Jake's been our person for, I guess, probably about 15 years now, and he's wonderful. So they've been with us a long time. We've been with them. They've been in our lives and helped us out tremendously. Chris has these headphones, noise canceling headphones, and that's a must for Chris. He has to have those. They pay for those every year for Chris, and he wears those all the time unless he's in bed. He would wear them in bed, but I don't let him wear them in bed. And underneath those, he also has earplugs too. But anything that Jake thinks might be of interest to Chris, he always calls me, to see if that might be something Chris is interested in.
You still help cook.
He tries.
Help cook.
He
food.
does. Do you help with the dishes? Do you dry the dishes?
I do help with the dishes.
And you help with the laundry?
I help with the laundry.
I really enjoyed, listening to the families as they were going on this new journey of having a child with a disability and helping them see a bright future for their child. I mean, that really was important to me, and providing whatever support was needed so that child could stay and grow up with its mom and dad, his mom and dad, or her mom and dad. And so anyway, this one particular family I'm thinking of, I was their case manager when their baby was born, and this baby was born the same time I had a baby too, so we connected as new moms. And this family, still to this day, I got to see this child. After the program grew and grew, I no longer at some point had a caseload, but I still wanted to stay connected to people. So at our Christmas parties, at picnics, I saw this child and lots of others that I had worked with grow up, now an adult in their 30s. And I still to this day, when I go to a picnic and I see that mom, she comes up, gives me a hug, and we think back to those early days.
I think the biggest thing is that it's taking care of our daughter. Our daughter needs a lot of support, a lot of support. And what I've enjoyed about our case manager so much is that I think she's picked up on that very quickly, very quickly. So it became a family thing. It wasn't just for her, it was for the whole family. And that was just a gold mine for us. Because when our daughter is taken care of and she's getting everything that she needs, and she does, she really does, she gets everything that she needs, that puts our whole family in a better frame of mind, a better spot. And that makes all the difference in the world.
My name is Anthony Logan, and I do artwork, like I do artwork and play games, art and drawings and stuff. She helps me out with stuff where we need help on. She's really a person that help out and help me out and everything. So, and she's a really good person. If we need anything, she's right on it, pretty much for us.
It's nice just to have a lifeline. That's kind of what they are, the support coordinators. Anthony and I both know if we need anything, we can reach out to them, and they always have an answer for everything. So, and if they don't have it right away, they know exactly who to call or where to go to find the answer, and they get right back with us. Don't you think?
Yep.
And Anthony enjoys just visiting with everybody and sharing everything with the support coordinator.
My granddaughter is special needs, and they found us through First Steps. A neighbor recommended it when we needed a helmet and found out how expensive it was and had no idea how we were going to afford it. And these people stepped in and got the helmet, talked us, through everything, because it's always so scary when you don't know what's going on. And Addie has an extra number 9 chromosome, so she's in autism. And then a few years ago, she's been diagnosed with the type 1 diabetic. She's been nonverbal. She graduated from Rockbridge last year. Not very good social skills. I would say people are always saying someone's high performing or whatever. We're more on the lower scale of performing, but that's all right because she's, she learns and she's happy, and we've been supported with everything that we've needed to help her make her life easier. When Addie first turned 18, she no longer got money from the state to support her, so she didn't have really just her Social Security income, but they were allowed to help us with the food stamps, the system, all the paperwork. We didn't know how to do it, and they were extremely helpful, and it came at a time when not only were Addie graduating and becoming an adult, but I had just gotten divorced, so also we were dependent on this income, and they made it so smooth for us. I mean, that guy is great. You don't even know all the people who work here and all the things they do until you call crying and they fix it for you.
Do you have a job at middle school?
No.
You don't have a job every Wednesday that you put a work shirt on for at middle school?
Where?
At Jeff Middle. What do you do every Wednesday?
Coffee cart.
Coffee cart. And do you like to be the person to make the drinks, or deliver the drinks, or take the money?
Make drink.
You like to make the drinks. I think that BCFR is just an amazing service, and sometimes you don't realize how well you have it until you talk to people in other areas that don't have the same thing. And what I would really recommend is really getting to know everything they offer and using the services. Like I said, that it's kind of changed. Like again, when Will was younger, we used more of the using the HBSS services. And there's just so much that can be offered through reimbursing for speech or getting equipment that you might not otherwise be able to get, or assistive technology. It's a really helpful resource, and asking lots of questions, because there's a lot that I still learn that I had no idea BCFR could help with. And if you ask, you can really educate yourself on what the services are.
Cedar Creek Therapeutic Riding Center. I've been riding out there since I was 2 years old. And it's just heaven on earth, basically.
We realized pretty quickly that BCFR was going to be super important in his life. They got us hooked up with so many different programs, started us with Cedar Creek Therapeutic Riding Center, got us involved in so many different activities just from the get-go. And support coordinators were always there to design plans and to hold school staff accountable and to hold us kind of accountable to get Lanny out into the community and doing stuff he really loved to do.
When I work here, I like going to the bottom level, and I just stay at that area until it gets clean, and sometimes I like doing the kitchens too.
Because everybody is so unique and individual, and so what might really spur one person's individuality may not work for another person, and I think BCFR does such a great job finding what those things are for each person and helping them navigate those passions that they have and those skills that they have in the community. So I can't wait to see what they continue doing in those realms.
I worked on the child and adolescent team, had a tough supervisor at that time. I had been in social services for a number of years, kind of took a break from social services, went to higher education, but always wanted to get back into it, always drawn back to social services. And Boone County Family Resources was always the place to get to, right? I mean, it was a well-run organization. The individuals that you serve are important. The team atmosphere within the organization, it was always known as kind of the place to be if you're going to be in this field.
I think the biggest thing is independence. Obviously, I became an occupational therapist for a reason, and this is years ago before autism entered my life. But I think it's really a matter of, they're people just like anybody else. They want to live on their own, do their own self-care, support themselves, have a job, and they need to have responsibility to go to the doctor or to make a doctor appointment. So I think independence is huge, and I've seen the staff and even board members interact with the clientele, like at the picnics or something, and you just talk to them like you would anybody else. Start a conversation, how's it going, how's your job, that sort of thing. So I think there's always been that level of respect to others with developmental disabilities, like, hey, they're doing just the same thing we are.
BCFR's impact in this community is so far-reaching. As a commissioner, I've seen it through people that actually move here because of BCFR, because they know that this is a place where people with diverse backgrounds and diverse abilities can thrive. And so they move here because of that.
We're helping people connect, we're helping them to thrive and to live their best life. We're helping it to be ordinary and typical. We're breaking down barriers. And I think the other piece is we're changing their perceptions of the world, and most importantly, of Boone County, about what's possible. And that's led by the staff here and the team and the leadership that's really truly making that difference. And just knowing that individuals with developmental disabilities and their families, the opportunities that they have are truly endless. It's just how big can you dream?
When you have a situation where you can get up in the morning, put your shoes and socks on, and look forward to a day when you're going to help people. You may not know what it's going to be. You may not have planned how it was going to happen, but you can be confident that you're going to get opportunities, planned and unplanned, to help people in your hometown with families that you may have 3 generations of history with them. That's the kind of thing that gets you up in the morning and off to work.
Since 1976, we've provided services and supports to residents of Boone County with developmental disabilities of all ages and income levels. From the initial 8 people receiving residential services, the agency now has grown to annually serve more than 2,000 people. As we celebrate this milestone, we look ahead with the same commitment and heart to ensure people have the support they need to thrive in their community, connect with others, and achieve their goals.